Hello, Cancer. My name is Lola. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here to do your love readings for January to February 2022. These are general readings, general love readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a complete picture. I always highly recommend that because, we're all made of many different parts of the universe, so make sure that you check all of those videos out to get a better picture of what your love life has for you, and as well as general readings. So I have those up for the first half of 2022. I also have January up for you. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Cancer, I hope all is well. Excited to see what I have for you in love. This is, again, for love, and those of you who are searching, if a message comes through for those of you in relationships or, healthy, committed relationships, sometimes there's a message here for you as well. But let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. There's a manifestation card here to see where the universe would like for us to set our intentions and our energy for the reading, as well as for the time frame that you are viewing the video. Okay, and for the time frame this covers over. So be humble. The first quarter moon in Leo. Well, that's usually advice for a Leo, right? So it comes up, but I love you, Leos. If you're here cross watching or something, but this is really for you, Cancer, to be humble. Let's see how that comes out in the rest of the messages, but when it comes to love, so I would just think about maybe if there's an area of love that you need to just kind of take a step back and look kind of from a new perspective, that you're going to need to be humble in order to do that. So and any other steps forward that you make in love, you will need to make sure that you are in humbling yourself to make those decisions or to move forward. So let's see what the tarot has for you for Cancer in love. This whole time I was shuffling the cards, because I do a big shuffle between the signs and the readings to make sure I get clear the energies out. I just kept saying, bring me something good. That song, it's like, bring me something good. Okay, let's do it, Cancer. Let's see what we got here. So bring me something good. Let's do this. Alrighty. Well, the Knight of Pentacles, okay. Ooh, the Nine of Wands. Actually, this is a good one for love, and we're looking at, oh my gosh, and the Queen of Cups. So especially here with the Queen of Cups, that is definitely something that, is going to be very successful in love for you. I think that be humble card, I was a little not sure where that was going to show up here, but I think the Nine of Wands is definitely the area that it's that we need to pay attention to it. So when we're thinking about love, and I'm going to start there with the Nine of Wands, is that just could signal that the love that you want can require some work and sacrifice and self-improvement for yourself. So Cancer, if you, and that's why I said it goes right there with that, be humble. This is you really wanting to kind of set up some foundations for yourself. But many times the Nine of Wands, we also see that we want to protect ourselves. And so we're not putting ourselves out there, and we want to kind of be closed. We can tend to be closed off. So for this, I would just recommend to you, if you are looking for love, if you are in a relationship, that there may just be some areas that you should work on in your own self-improvements. And there may be some and this is really true for all love, that there is some self-sacrifice. Everyone in all relationships, but definitely with love, there can be some areas that you may need to look at, that you may need to compromise or sacrifice in order to be fulfilled and be full. Being humble could be that. It could be what the universe is telling you, is that you just need to be a little bit more humble and grateful in love, into whatever relationship you are in. For those of you looking for love, and quite frankly, this should be for anyone anytime they're in a love relationship is to continue to work on yourself and self-improvement. You should always be looking and thinking about how you can grow, because even when you're in a love relationship, you finally have that love, nothing is ever guaranteed forever. So how can you continue to grow what you have and still be excited by it? And what are some things that you can do to also make sure that you're paying attention to your partner? I talk about love languages all the time. So as a part of that self-improvement, if you don't know what your love language is, I highly recommend that you find out. There's tests online, you can read up about them. And then especially for your partner, you need to make sure that you know what their love languages are. I actually even saw the other day, there's like a new modern version of love languages. And they didn't resonate, all of them didn't resonate with me, but so take them as you will. But one of the things that I found quite interesting was understanding my trauma. And I think that sometimes can be a love language for people, is how understanding can you be? And that takes a lot of humility to be able to ask someone to understand your trauma, or also to then be able to take the time to listen and understand someone else. So really make sure that you are taking the time for those self-improvements, if you're looking for love, to make sure that you know what your love language are, what really helps feed you in love, so that you can make sure that you're attracting that right person. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to end on the Queen down there because she's so gorgeous. But the Knight of Pentacles can just mean that things are moving slower than you would like. So when we're doing this self-work and self-improvement, sometimes that can take some time, and it's just calling for us to be patient. The other thing that it's doing is it's saying that there is a solid, committed relationship in store for you. But again, it just might be it's just calling for us to be patient, because it is there, especially with this Queen of Cups. It's definitely there for you. So, in that, in order to kind of have this stability, have this commitment that you're looking for, and have the solid love that you want, we just need to make sure that we are being humble and working into the self-improvement areas that we might need for ourselves. And also just being patient. What is it always saying? The Taj Mahal wasn't built in a day. We just have, not that you have to wait forever for that to be done, but just making sure that you're aware of that and thinking about how you can make sure that you can also be part of the solid foundation in the relationship. So now let's moving into our gorgeous Queen of Cups here. This really is a time of you being a caring partner. It's emotional security in the relationship. It's you really being in tune to your emotions of love and your feelings for love. And, she's sitting here, this isn't gender specific, but, and my readings aren't gender specific, but they are sitting here very, content and happy. And so this is what you have in store for you if you can be patient and help, work on some of these self-improvement areas of you. And trust me, when you know what your love languages are, or when you communicate clearly, or you let down, when you start to realize like, oh, this might take some humility on my part, I might need to settle a bit, your eyes will open wide. The universe will open them up to enjoy this contentment of emotional fulfillment. And this brings security, so that if you are in a relationship, that you can feel confident that you are with the right person, and that you're both here for a reason. And then of course, for those in searching for love, this is what you have waiting, by doing all of this, is that you can have that emotional fulfillment. So, okay, Cancer, let's pull some, it's really great for you. Let's see, I think that hopefully these messages are helpful, that come forward. I'm going to pull some romance cards. So for those of you who really want to see what romance has in store, or sometimes another recommendation message, we'll pull those for you here, Cancer. So let's see what we have for Cancer in love for January, February 2022. All right, romance. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this pretty much goes along with everything we have here. This is kind of leaning more towards this side of the tarot, and passion is leaning over there to your Queen of Cups. I mean, that's basically your ultimate outcome, is that if you can make sure that you're paying attention to those areas that you need to work in your self-improvement and kind of take down those protective guards and be more open and communicate into the relationship, and be patient as those emotions work through with you and your partner, or what you're looking for, that this passion is here waiting for you. So excited to see that. The universe is so amazing how they just kind of match things up sometimes. It's crazy. And that's why I just love doing this. Okay, so I do have a couple, we have some angel answer cards here for you, Cancer. So if there is a specific question that you had or that you brought to the reading about your love life or your situation or for yourself, we'll pull a couple angel answers and see if there's a message here for you about that situation. And maybe it's just about the reading, but we'll see what comes out in here for you, Cancer. Okay. We have in the near future. Wonderful. So that's saying that this entire situation to be getting to this emotional fulfillment and this passion is in the near future. So as long as you can do all of this work here, and you're not going to have to, if you can really take some time and put into it during this season, of this time frame, that in the near future you're going to get all of these amazing benefits of that emotional fulfillment, of this time of being able to feel secure, and then start to enjoy the passions that will come with that. Okay, and then our next card is no need to worry. Well, if that's not a perfect card for the universe to give you with that Nine of Wands, I don't know what is. So I think that what that is saying is just reiterating and solidifying that those areas that you may have felt, again, that you were being protected about or trying to protect yourself about, you can let that go, and spend this time on those self-improvements and working in those areas. And there's nothing to worry about. The Knight of Pentacles here just might move a little bit slower, but we're getting in the near future, so it is here for you, Cancer. So exciting to see all of that for you, and exciting to hear. Please leave a comment about any of those maybe steps or self areas that you are going to focus on. I'd love to hear about it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again.